Welcome back, Heavenlies. This is HEAVENSARMY playing on a PlayStation 2. A PlayStation 2 game. We'll let it load up. It'll be a surprise. This is pretty much a test. A practice run to see if this actually truly does work. It does say it's coming in at 1080p. I can't live stream at 1080p, but everything is up to 1080p, which surprises me because it is component cables. I don't know their maximum whatchamacallits, but it's 1080p now. Konami? Konami Computer Entertainment Japan? A card! A card! My kingdom for a card. It was a horse, I believe. Ooh, that was loud. Anybody know what this game might be? Yeah, so... Forgive me if you're like... what? Well, what is this? So I've dabbled into my PS2 games. I have only a few. You know what, I have more PS2 games than I do PS3 and 4. So take that back. But it's just like games I don't know how I would live stream. There's a lot of them that I'm just like, I don't know if I could live stream all of those. But like, everyone was probably thinking, oh no, HEAVENSARMY, he's not gonna play a series, so he's probably gonna play Minecraft. And I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna switch it up tonight. Look at the battles. Look how beautiful that is. That, I don't know. I know the Blue Eyes White Dragon, the Flame, the Meteor Dragon, Kaiser Dragon. That's about all I know. So, PS2 came up with this game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists of the Roses, 1996. So I played like 1992, and that one seemed pretty old, but yeah, this one, 1996, not bad. Listen to that sweet music. Well, I mean, this might be my go-to game if things break or something, or like this could be a series. I don't know what people want, so I'm just gonna like throw games at people, and I've thrown a couple thousand now at you. Episodes of everything. I don't even know how much. YouTube told me how many episodes I sent to you. Tenkai, yo, it's been a while, and we have Duelists of the Roses on... No, this is on my PS2. Read the title, you rebel Tenkai. It says PS2 Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists of the Roses. I'm playing this on that system. The PlayStation 2 controller feels a little weird, but we'll get over it. The last time I played PS2 was to get this game ready. I was trying to punch in a bunch of codes to unlock a bunch of cool cards so that I can like move on and play, but we'll see what happens here. The British Empire in the 1480s. Oh, we're going way back. The Wars of the Roses, a power struggle between the houses of Lancaster, Red Rose. I believe the Lancasters and stuff was a real war. Red Roses and the York, White Rose, to decide a royal successor was nearing an end. With the Yorkists well in the lead, the reign of Richard III, wow, was but a step away. That's Richard? And in France, Yu-Gi-Oh! Henry Tudor, the last Lancastrian heir, was being forced to live a life of exile. Lancastrian forces were rendered powerless by ancient cards of sorcery wielded by Seto. Of course it's Seto! I'm hoping oh, I thought you won't stream directly from PS2 before. I couldn't when the Elgato switched their thing. I can only live stream HDMI, but now with this converter, I've upscaled it to the PS2 cable. It seems strange. Is this loud? Is the music really, really loud? Because to me, the music's super loud, but I turned it down a bunch. So I'm hoping it's good on your end. I'm just probably yelling at you at this point. I'll turn the volume one more 2 more times because it seems really loud for me. So Sato Kaiba, I know there's somebody in my channel that uses a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh emotes, and it would be great. Now let's see what kind of deck Heaven's name would give. Oh, okay. It's gonna be Heaven's Army, by the way. So Seto and the 7 followers, who's known as the Rose Crusaders, serve under the flag of Lord the Crawford, a powerful Yorkist nobleman. Lacking a duelist to champion their cause, defeat was imminent for the Lancastrians. The game sound overpower your voice. Yeah, it does still? Wow, I turned it down a lot. Okay, now it's down to 42. Now it's down to 42. We'll see how that sounds. Hopefully it's all good now. But yeah, Tenkai, it's good to see you back. You stopped by like in the middle of... I had to stop playing Breath of Fire 2. The game threw a crazy monkey wrench into the play, and I had to stop playing Breath of Fire 2. So, in England, dual card games were still at the fledgling stage. Oh, just at the beginning. Thus, the Lancastrians had to look elsewhere for a duel master capable of facing the Rosencrews in battle. There you go. With this in mind, Margaret My Beaufort of Lancaster secretly requested a high druid to summon a duelist from another age. Ooh, I like it. Who knows where this is going? Oh, look, Stonehenge. That's where all things go down. That's mysterious and alien-y. Simon McMoran. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I've yet to watch like a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. I think I watched like 1 or 2 episodes to see what the hubbub was, and Yu-Gi-Oh was like, okay, wait, how far episodes end when Yu-Gi-Oh ripped up the Exodia cards or threw the Exodia cards overboard because they were too powerful? That's as far as I made it, and I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to watch this now. Who would get rid of ultimate cards like that? So yeah, oh, is what he says. I can't do 3 exclamation marks. So yeah, summoned from the mystic circle of red and white roses, the one capable of harnessing pure power. There was truth to the legend of the Rose Duelist. Lady Margaret, I did it. Now we have the means for defeating the evil forces of Rosencrews. The evil forces. Triple dot. Oh, my apologies. In my excitement, I'd forgotten I was in the presence of the Rose Duelist. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Simon McMoran, High Druid and Servant of Lancaster. May I be so bold as to ask the name by which the Rose Duelist would like to be known? See, I already like this game more than most games already. They're all like, you are somebody. What is your name? And I could actually fit in. I could actually fit in my full name on a PS2 game. I've played PlayStation 3 and 4 games and I never could fit in Heaven's Army. So happy. So here you go, Tenkai, the moment of truth. The 3 decks my name will produce. So yeah, using certain patterns and certain names, like Konami and stuff, making your name, you will get special decks out of them. So, I mean, I'd say at the first, try your name to see what 3 decks you get. And then, like, you could try the secret decks later on if you wish. But yeah, triple dots again. Heaven's Army. Did I spell that right? Because sometimes I hit wrong buttons. A fine name indeed. Well, thank you. Everybody else calls my name weird. Now, here's the situation. The year is 1485, and you are currently in Stonehenge. I already know where I'm at. Near Salisbury, England. know that? The British Empire is in turmoil, with the House of Lancaster's rightful claim to the throne being challenged by the Yorkist usurpers. Usurpers, by the way. The power struggle is referred to as the War of the Roses, a name based on the badges used by both sides. It didn't quite go down like this in history. They actually didn't, use Yu-Gi-Oh cards to fight over the throne. But I think there is some truth to this story. Of, the Lancasters and Yorkists and stuff, and throne battling, and, stuff like that. Red rose for the Lancastrians, and the white rose for the Yorkists. Right now, our kingdom is threatened by the Yorkists, and their wrongful claim to the throne. All because the Yorkists enjoy to support the Rose Crusaders and their sorcerous white rose cards. Using our red rose cards, we summoned you, Heaven's Army, to this day and age. I was almost going to date this episode, but from way in the future, apparently. We hope that your dueling experience would defeat the Rose Crusaders. So I'm going to be honest with you. I played this game a little bit before, and I fooled around with a bunch of names until I got a robotic deck, and I kind of liked it because I was able to fuse just random robots, and I seem to get good cards out of it. But now I'm using my name now, which is Heaven's Army. I was gonna try to punch in Heavens, but this is my only time I can fill my full name in, so we're gonna use it. And I'm not used to any of the decks that I'm going to get, but it's fine. We're gonna still win because I can still get cards and win. If I end up with the 3 or 4 cards, I could just beat the entire game with it. I think, anyway. We hope that your dueling is. I've read that, and lead us to victory. You will help us, of course. You will. Okay. That seems foolish of me to even doubt where your loyalties lie. Rumor has it that only the legendary Duelist stands a chance against the power of Rosencrews. Sweet name, right? We appreciate any help you can provide against them. Before I forget, I should warn you that the rules of dueling differ here from those in your age. So I'm going to be honest with you again. This is going to be Honest Hour. I've never played a single Yu-Gi-Oh card game, like the way you're supposed to play it. This is the only Yu-Gi-Oh card game I've ever played, and I like it because I don't like having a 5x2, where you're 5 munches in front and you're 5 whatever cards in the back. Okay, and then anybody can attack at any time, at any place, and I just never liked that. I'm not big on card games, is what I can tell. So I had to look up card games and how people are playing. There's so many card games out there, and a lot of people like watching it, but it's just I can't get into this. This game is not a card game where you just. I've played another Yu-Gi-Oh game that it literally is just the real life card game. And I'm just no, I want to play this because this has tactics into it. And you can delay people's attacks for a bit and stuff, and I really like it. So yeah, that's what he's mentioning right here. It's a little different than if you've ever played Yu-Gi-Oh! It's different than what you're thinking. I don't know how this game, I hope people show up and talk about this, because this is 1996, way back, way in the past. So I wonder if anybody was yeah, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! And this game came out and I hated it, or I liked it a lot. I'm curious to see what people would say. Write in the comments below if you're watching on YouTube. Now at this day and age. Here in England, dueling is governed by what is known as the perfect rule. In addition to several minor distinctions, there are 2 major differences. One is the existence of movement or positioning. The other is the deck leader concept. So yeah, okay, that's already probably way different. There's no leaders in your normal Yu-Gi-Oh card games, I don't think. These are 2 aspects of dueling that were lost in the process when the ancient sport of duel monsters was adapted to card form. The perfect rule represents these lost rules that were miraculously revived here in England. Oh, so England's playing it the way I like it. Cool. Perhaps a practice duel will serve better than an explanation, shall we? I am actually going to skip the practice rule because he's going to show you how to move, and it's a long one, and I kind of know how to play this game a little bit. And I played 2 battles before I live streamed, so I have 2 wins and no losses on my record. And I'll just probably load it up because I have some cards. I was gonna get them all, but like Breath of Fire caught me off guard. I was trying to get this game ready, and I'm jumping the gun a little too quick here with this game. But you know what? It's fine. I'll try to throw. I probably won't have any time. Yeah, I won't have any time. So it's gonna be a late night stream. It's gonna be like a short stream, I hope. Anyway, we'll see what happens. First, Heaven's Army, you must select a deck to duel with. It is important that you feel the vibrations of a deck leader. Yeah, so I don't feel any vibrations with any of these. There's no vibration happening. Now, if they would have, like, had the controller rumble over one of them, that would have been really smart, actually. Why didn't they think of that? PlayStation 2 has rumble features, right? I have no idea. I know PlayStation 3 does. Does PS2 have rumble in its controller? Oh, that's a good question. I'll wait for a little later, though, after I'm done all this story. This story building, world building, which doesn't happen a lot in a lot of video games. So I'm glad this one has it. The minute resonations that ring. The minute resonations that ring true to your soul. There you go. I think every game does that. Where like it stops at like that ring, and I'm like, that's weird, and then it keeps on going with like 4 more words, and like, oh, okay. The cards themselves draw their power from the energies of the ancient ones. Is that what Yu-Gi-Oh is truly based off of? I have no idea. The deck leader acts as an intermediate between the ancient ones and the deck wielder. Heaven's Army. It is essential that you select a card leader whose rhythm matches the stirrings of your soul. Thank you for adding those final 3 words. Here are several decks from which to choose. Give it some serious thought and make your selection. Oh, I was gonna probably say I have no idea who any of these characters are, by the way. I do not know Simon. I know Yu-Gi-Oh! And Seto. And Joey, of course. Yeah, that's about it. Choose carefully, for the deck you select will guide the destiny of your duel. So once I see the other characters, I'll be able to be like, oh yeah, now I know. I forget the girl's name and the other dude's name, who are like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Friends. I just can't think of their names right now. Choose carefully, for the deck you select will guide the destiny of your duels. So, I get the Fairy King, is it Truadale or Truandale? Anyway, Trudale. Oh, Truestale. I see the S now. I was looking at the card. So, if this is 1080p... Actually, you know what? You know what? On my TV screen, it's blurrier than what's showing up on XSplit. Hey, what? That's not fair. I'm gonna have to play this game on my XSplit. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, so I get that card, which has bugs, fairies, and beasts, I think, and a whole bunch of elemental things. Yeah, or I can pick out Cry Rule. So 26. That's 42. Ooh. Anyway, that has, I think, is it sorcery or magicians? Zombie, dragon, and something else. I played this game once. Or I can get the twin-headed behemoth, which is the one that I picked. Oh no, I got a delay from disconnection. Oh no, what happened? As long as if I didn't delay you. Okay. Are you back, Tenkai? I was wondering where you went for a bit. So I picked this deck because it has dragons into it, and I like dragons a lot. I like the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and I like the Red Eyes Black Dragon, and I like the fusions I can do with them. So I kind of went with this. those were my cards. The Fairy King, Cryule, and a twin-headed Behemoth. So yeah, I went with this, so I didn't get my robotic deck. I was really good with just like fusing. You just like a robot and a dragon and bada boom, you got like metal dragon and it was kicking butt. And the deck comes with like a whole bunch of power-ups. And I was able to win, and I fight the dude with the robots right away. And like I just power up my thing right away. And if you're lucky enough, he'll drop the Optimus Prime pretty much. And like you're just overpowered at that point. Anyway, Behemoth is Dragon, Spellcaster, and Wing Beast. Oh yeah, Wing Beast. There you go. That was probably what the other one was. Cryule is Fiends, Spellcaster, Dragons, and Zombies. There you go. And the fairy was Insect, Plant, and Beast, and hopefully fairies. Hopefully. But yeah. Thank you with that, Tenkai. You seem to know your stuff. Tenkai knows this more than I do, and I played this game. Ah, I see you have selected your deck. Each deck has a gimmick, but it doesn't really matter for casual play, and I am casual indeed. Oh, if only I don't even remember Seto's voice. So that's the effect of the Celtic red rose cards. What does the white rose cards do then? Don't answer that if you know. But if the red rose can summon somebody from the future, aka the player, what can the white cards do? Ooh, but zombie is already great without any customizations. And one of my favorite cards is a zombie card. I always have a zombie card. I have a insect card, and of course I go with dragons, and it's usually just dragons. But I always have a one zombie card, and I wonder if you know what zombie card in this game I always use. Let's just go with the story. It looks like there's some truth to the rumor that red rose cards are capable of time transformation. Who's there? You don't know it's Seto? Can't you not see him? So, is this Yu-Gi-Oh music or is this the video game music? It's been some time since the Battle of Barnet. Old one. The Battle of Barnet, everybody. Rosencruz, what brings you here? So he's Rosencruz? So remember, we're doing like 1480 real name people mixed in with Yu-Gi-Oh characters, and we know them as Seto and if you're over you might know, maybe if you know your history, hey, there you go. So yeah, that. Only a member of the Red Crusaders may call me by that name. If you may recall, I told you once before that you may only address me as Seto. Seto Kaiba, right? Or does memory fail you, old man? Is he an old man? And you must be the dreaded Rose Duelist. Oh, I didn't know I was dreaded. I might have skipped all the dialogue when I was a wee little child. Yeah, indeed I have. I must admit, there's a certain aura of power emanating from you. Well, thanks, Seto. I like your sweet blue eyes, white dragon. What am I saying? You know what? I've been dealing with too many dragons lately. Breath of Fire is all about dragons. All right, calm down, me. I believe in an introduction is in order. I am Seto, leader of the Rose Crusaders. There are members of our little group who prefer to call me as, me by the name of C. Rosencruz. I ask you again, what brings you here, Seto? Mind your manners, old man. What else would bring me here? I've come for the red rose cards. Ooh. After all, it was you who showed me how to summon capabilities. Would evolve when the red cards are combined with the transport powers of the white rose cards. Interesting. You weren't thinking of attempting the forbidden rose summon? Uh-oh. If so, then the red rose cards must never fall into your evil hands. Card sorcery taps into the powers of the ancient ones. By their very nature, each card is a double edge. Edged sword that can cut both ways. See, why do games do this to me? Why do you do this? The rose cards alone harness tremendous power. There's no telling what horrors might come. One might unleash two. What horrors might come what may is what I was going to say. What horrors one might unleash to the world by combining both red and white. I will sacrifice my own life if need to prevent any from uttering the spell of doom. And he summons it because that was the uttering. The spell of doom, fool. The 16 red and white rose cards grant power overall. Druid legend has twisted the true meaning of these cards. We Rose Crusaders have sworn to create a utopia free from the ravages of war. We intend to accomplish this with the power of the cards. And we shall do so by extending the rule of Richard III throughout the known world. Ooh. Simon got nothing to say to that. By the way, it was clever of you to form a circle of red roses within the white rose barrier to summon the Rose Duelist? Wait, he has red and white cards? But you were foolish to come alone. This area is surrounded, and if you wish to leave with your life, you will do so only by handing over the red rose cards. Ooh, this is getting heavy. This is getting like very dangerous. Me, a fool. Then what about you? Are you fool enough to actually believe the red rose cards would remain here in my possession? Right after the summoning, I had the cards dispersed among our best duelists to keep them from your tainted hands. Tainted hands, Seto, what are you doing here? Then you leave me with but one option. I shall enlist the aid of your precious Rose Duelist. You take leave of your senses. You mad, bro? Is what we would say. So yeah, what Kaiba's side is easier for first playthrough? I always thought that Seto's side was harder for the first playthrough. I've always had a harder time beating the other side. I thought. I thought. Because once I get my couple of cards, I win. My card is under 695, and I just win. There's nothing that can beat me because my attack goes up to 9,999, and all of their attacks goes down to 0, and nobody can beat me. Nobody can beat me. But that'll take a while for me to get there. But of course, you can pick the other side after. Exactly. That's what I was gonna say after we got to that point. So funny. And you speak too soon, old man. On my bad. I keep getting distracted by by everything. Heed my words, duelists. If you wish to return to your proper time period, you will require 16 cards of the red and white roses. I said I was actually telling you the truth. You actually need both sets of cards to return home. So that should have already given you the first heads up. The red and white positions must be laid out in reverse of the summoning order to send you home. You know the spell? Since you need the 16 rose cards just as much as we do, I propose a partnership. Oh, Seto, you're using your brain for smarts. Help us gather the cards, and I shall guarantee your return after we've achieved our ultimate goal. Oh, an absurd proposal. Do you think that the Honorable HEAVENSARMY would even lend an ear to you? Oh, I'm listening to him. To your ridiculous proposal. Okay. See, they keep doing that. Can you be so sure, old man? Let me see. Simon's side has 8 of the red rose cards, while my side, the Rose Crusaders, has possession of the 8 white rose cards. So they're evenly matched at this point. It could go either way. It takes one Rose Duelist to sway the powers. As the numbers are even, simple arithmetic indicates that you could side with either of us. So true. So very true. But I'm sure you'll take into account who's winning this war. After all, who was desperate enough to summon you in the first place? Ooh. Ooh, Simon, you're just gonna sit there and keep blinking? I think it's time. It's quite clear which side is better positioned to send you home. I keep making up my own lines. I gotta stop that. Heaven's Army, heed not the words of this power-hungry lunatic. Simon, must we resort to name-calling? I'm hurt. I'll tell you what, why don't we leave the decision to our dear Duelist? If you want fairies and dragons early, then pick Kaiba. Oh no, I don't need fairies. You would think that you know what, you would think as me being what I am, I would always pick the fairy decks. Because of all the wings and stuff. But I tried their cards and they only have like 300 and 400 and 600 attack. And I like 3000 attack. That's my kind of... I like strength in this game. Strength actually wins. If you're going with 400 attack at a 3000 thing, you instantly lose the game. Like, it's over. So I don't know. Unless there's like some crazy... I wish Duelist of the Roses 2 came out with all the cards and then like this fighting though. I don't want crazy normal fighting. I want this type of fighting. So yeah, let's do that. After all, Simon the Duelist's future is not for us to decide now, is it? Then I will take. Then I would like to see full fiend deck. Ooh, okay, that sounds interesting. Well, yes, but splendid. In keeping with the tradition of the old temple gardens, I offer you a choice, Duelist. Here are 2 roses. The white represents me, and the red for old Simon here. You know what's really funny? I just had a flashback. When I first played this game, I skipped all the dialogue, and I wanted to join Simon's side, but I had no idea which side was who, because I skipped all the dialogue, and I didn't see that Seto had like a white thing, and Simon had a red rose. So, when the thing pops up, I didn't know who I was choosing, and I'll show you what is the first choice. YOLO, Dragon Legion's here. Welcome, Dragon Legion. The first thing you're streaming using your new upscaler is a bloody card game, lol. You know it. Heaven's Army will always throw you off guard. You will never know what I'm going to do next. But welcome Alice Fire as well. For the sake of justice, choose the red card. So I didn't even read this because I skipped all of it. Stand by my side, Duelist. Choose the white rose. Oh, it actually went there. So I didn't know like who was who. I'm like, well, I want to join Simon's side, and I had like no idea that the white there was Seto and the red here is Simon. And I picked this one, and I'm like, no, I gotta start all over because I didn't want to pick that side. So now here we go. Everything that Seto said is absolutely true. You need to get all of the cards. So if you like playing it with Seto, it's fine. If you want to be with the red, it's fine. Because after you finish the one side, this starts all over again, and you only have one choice, the side that you didn't pick. And then you fight them all over again, and then you get all the cards. And then something happens again, and then you keep, like, so, like, this game is... Choose what you wish. Choose the side you like. It's Yu-Gi-Oh side versus the Seto side. And the people that hang around with Seto and the people that hang around with Yu-Gi-Oh. I kind of like... Yu-Gi-Oh to me is the main character. I haven't watched enough Yu-Gi-Oh to know any better than that. But I kind of like being on Yu-Gi-Oh's side. It's... if Yu-Gi-Oh is the Jedi, then Seto is the Sith to me. You know what I mean? So, like, I'll side with the Jedi anytime. But yeah, for this I kind of want to go here and take on... You can get some really good cards going against Seto's crew. And my cards are the zombie and a few other characters. You'll see what they are very soon. I'm going to side with the Lancastrians. How disappointing. Because you cannot get the Blue Eyes White Dragon Ultimate Summoning thing from Seto. This game has a few blocks into it. So yeah, how disappointing indeed. Heavens, do you know about the unexplained card reincarnation system in this game? The unexplained card reincarnation? where you hit the R3 button and it says punch in a code. And you punch in a code and bam, you get a card. If you mean that, then great. If you mean card fusion, then I know that too. Explain if it was the first one, because I already know about that. You'll see what I've done. I didn't have enough time to do what I wanted to get. I wanted to get all of the cards done, but the Breath of Fire threw me a loop. It threw me such a hard loop I can't even play the game right now. Oh well, you made your choice, and I respect that. That is still correct. And I will respect that. And I respect that. For now, I will guarantee your safe passage until he could have defeated me right now. Seto can easily annihilate me. He can say, I'm challenging you right now, and Simon. Simon doesn't even have any cards, but I'll take on the Duelist, defeat me, take all my cards, and leave me crying at Stonehenge. But instead, the bad guys always let the main character go until I'm strong enough to beat them all. Every game seems to do that. I like, that's why the good guys always win, because the bad guys seems to let them. Until you've met with Yugi. After all, I don't want our little game to end too quickly. See, he can literally just knows that he can just defeat me right here and now. With his deck is awesome, by the way. I absolutely love his deck, but I can never get his cards. I wanted Lord of D, and I wanted the Blue Eyes Ultimate Summoning thing. Can never get those two cards. Never did yet. That wouldn't be sporting. You're a good chap, you're a good sport, old chap, is what I should have said. Why did I switch the words around? I look forward to the day when we meet again, Duelist. Until then. Thanks, Seto, for letting me live. That's very kind of him. Because he didn't have to. Listen to that music! Oh, it's good! Look at that shiny knight on this side, too. With a pole axe, basically, almost, yeah. Anyway, there's Yu-Gi-Oh!, Simon, Grandpa, and Joey. And who's the dude with the hat? Standing up, the bishop-looking dude. Heaven's Army, I present Prince Yugi. Last Prince of Lancaster, a true Welshman. Right on, a true Welshman, alright. And the hope of we who call ourselves Celts. Or they're not Celts, right? It's Celts. I call it Celtic, not Celtic. I don't know about you. It's to each their own, I guess. Like tomato, tomato. My lord, may I present Heaven's Army, the Rose Duelist. The summoning worked. You served us well, Simon. My mother was wise in summoning you from Scotland. Yu-Gi-Oh has a mom? Who's Yu-Gi-Oh's mom? No, don't answer that, because I eventually I may watch Yu-Gi-Oh. Don't answer that. Anyway, you honor me, sire. Unless it's just like it's some other... Anyway, Duelist, I am Yugi. That's crazy hair you have, by the way, Yugi. Gotta say. Actually, Henry Tudor is my name. Is that really his name? But I find it tiresome. You may call me Yugi. I was gonna call you Yugi even if you told me not to. I'm sure Simon explained our situation, but it's only right that I request your services myself, as Prince. I need you to return to England and put an end to the threat of the Rose Crusaders. Their white rose cards form a barrier that prevents any armies from setting foot on British soil. Ooh, that's quite powerful. If you have an army and you have the cards, no one can set foot on your soil. You win. No one can evade you. What? Although we Celts have the red rose cards, we are but inheritors who are unable to wield their full powers. Oh, ooh. In the hopes of reversing our fortunes, we gambled on a druid legend that spoke of a rose duelist. They gambled and it paid off. According to the same legend, one must use a deck whose cost is lower than the opponent's to capture a rose. That's another tricky rule. Because there's a few duelists that has really, really low deck cost. And you have to lower yours below theirs, which makes them always stronger than you. Hi, Delita. That's the kind of reaction I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for someone to freak out and see this happening. So thank you, because I was waiting so long. Well, Malice's was pretty good too, actually. But he didn't freak out. He was just like, he gave me the sassy, made me laugh line. So yeah, we have to be lower deck costs, lower DC apparently. Card of another color. Yeah, that's how you win. I believe that it is important that you keep this in mind. The cost of your deck should not exceed the cost of your opponent's. Exactly. I would like you to note that our resources have been pressed to the limit, requiring us to invade England by August. OMG, what? Dragon Legion? Wait a minute, you were here before. How? No, it's too late now. Too late. Oh, by the way, your wisdom teeth. And thanks for the host as well. You went away, and I'm like, but welcome and thanks for the host. And wisdom teeth is gone, so now you're less wise. Do you know that? Did you know that? So we're gonna invade England by August. Nobody take offense to this. It's just a video game. I will not invade you. Baka, indeed. Nani is what I will say to your Baka. Because I'm not. One. My troops will land in Milford Haven. Okay, do you know where that is in Wales? By March, on to face the enemy at Bosworth Field. Ooh, yeah, HEAVENSARMY does know some Japanese. Be careful, Dragon Legion. Anyway, having all the Rose Crusaders out of commission by this time would be ideal. Oh, if you just take out their entire army, it would be very ideal for us. Okay, I'll do it for you. I mean, I kind of like being on the good guy's side. But as that might prove difficult, by reduction of their force would be appreciated. Okay. I don't think there's this game doesn't have months going by, and if you move, like a day goes by, and you gotta actually get it done by August. So there's no pressure like that, because that would probably make me enjoy the game just a little less. There's no rush. You just play at your own pace and beat whoever you want to beat. Keep fighting the same card duelist over and over if you want to get the cards that you like. Right then, let us part company and reunite in Bosworth. Simon will provide you with the details as to where and when we'll meet once more. He does not say anything unless something happens later. So yeah, I'm so used for seeing this. This is the route I've always taken. I've always been here. Whoa, okay, I'm a big purple two-headed dragon thing. Or am I a fiend? I'm not too sure. Either way, this is the game. No, there's more to it than this, but I have only unlocked 2 people I can fight. Chester, Weevil Underwood. Chester's a place, by the way. And Takasbury. By Rex Raptors there. So yeah. Oh, I can't hit any buttons. I'm at 825. Mine is low enough to take on everybody. There's Stonehenge. And Yu-Gi-Oh's down here. In Brest, and they can't get over. They can't get over. But yeah, isn't the water beautiful gold? I like gold water. It looks like liquid gold. No other explanation could it possibly be, especially Malice Fire. So I can't quite save, but I can fool around with the deck. And Angel Cat is kind of like right on the corner of that. And my logo is up there. It might be in the way for this part, because it'll hover over my leader. Yeah, it does actually a little bit, but all of your cards, I must go to the left, all of your cards will show up here. I got it in Newcomer. You could actually set it over to type, and it'll give you every card in numerical order. You can only guess what the first number 1 card is. But yeah, these are, I got a whole bunch of dragons. Oh, the fairy dragon, so cute! Look how cute that is anyway, and that's my leader. It already has a rank. Leader ability, it has none. So, setting cards to battle and winning will go up ranks. The cards actually go up ranks, and they unlock leader abilities. And some cards are really good for leaders. Especially if you focus on like fairies and you have a fairy deck, it'll help. Or if you have dragons and you have a whole bunch of dragons, it'll help. because it'll give you like an extra movement to dragons, or dragons can like something. I don't know, but like cards have that. And putting them as your leader and winning also brings up the rank. But losing also, you can lose ranks as well. I was buying some first edition Pokemon cards the other day, and he started trying to sell me some overpriced Yu-Gi-Oh too. Hey, that's interesting. He's just trying to get rid of those. I'm joking. I don't know. But interesting. Spellcasters, the mystical lamp. So the orange cards have special info. When this card is flipped face up, strengthens the Lord of the Lamp by 700. So it starts off with 400 and goes up plus another 700. When this card is flipped face up, all the cards located in the sea terrain are destroyed. That's a pretty powerful card, actually. That might actually help me win. Oh wow. Anyway, I could use that to beat one. I think there's 2 people on water. Oh, okay, so I forgot I can do this. Hit start. That shows you where all the cards are. It should be 700. Oh, 850. Okay. My brain went to 700 because of the... No, it's not either. Okay, there's 800 and something. 800, maybe 59? I don't think it's possible. You're playing Magic. There you go. Magic's pretty fun. I don't think it's possible to unlock all the cards unless you cheat at this point. I think you have to hack in and get a few cards that there's no way to get them now. In this year that I'm playing it. But there should be a way to hit square or... Oh, it's probably triangle. It's triangle when you're on the card. Okay. This game is PlayStation 2 era. That means we have 3D. Ooh, how pretty is that? I love the wings. Okay, I'm really enjoying the wings. There's like a cat. Wait, okay, look at the wings is coming out of its ears. Like that. But yeah, like, I don't know. This game, how many people played this when this first came out and they liked the Yu-Gi-Oh? But, I don't know. To me, this is the only Yu-Gi-Oh I've ever played. I'm not fond of card games, so I've never really played much. Whoa, zoomed in too much. Well, I can zoom in and out. Yay, the wings! So yeah, there's a lot of characters that look exactly the same. They just changed the color on a few things, but it's fine. It's fine. Look at all these crazy cards I got. That's you look way too happy. You make Pikachu look cute. Way cuter. I have 1 mountain card for my dragons. Oh, that's not good. That allows me to see all the enemies' cards. It flips up all the enemy cards. Yeah, that's not cool. 1 dragon power-up. See, like, I am so used for having maxed power-ups and a whole bunch of traps and definitely a mountain or 2 or whatever I would have. I think it'd be dirt for me. And not this many monsters. This is too many monsters in my deck. But since I only have 40 cards, I can't remove any, and I can't really change anything. But you can have 3 different decks on the go if you wish. There you go. That's everything here in the deck. I can't save right now because I already have my save with 2 wins. So it doesn't matter if I win or lose. I can still quit the game and then load up my thing, and I have a whole bunch more cards. I got really lucky with the 2 battles. With this one, he instantly dropped my insect card that I wanted. Both of them, actually. I needed 2 cards, and I got both of them, and I'm like, wow. And then when I challenged him, I think I got a potion or something, and I'm like, good enough for me, because I need potions. And then I saved. This is as far as I got on my save. I did 2 battles. So he is a little harder than him, but if he summons out... I got very lucky as well, because I know I can lose on any of these cards. I only was able to win once I got the mountain out. But on the forest, I cannot seem to beat him at all. Like, he is way too strong. And if he summons out his insect card that I want in my deck, I'm in trouble. Like, I'm not going to be able to win. So let's hope for very lucky rolls, and we'll see how far we can get this episode, everybody. Yeah, okay. 4 he's. So you're the legendary Rose Duelist. Prepare to face the sting of my insect deck. Okay, 854, I'm 825, and Weevil Underwood. I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Did Yu-Gi-Oh! Fight him in one of the earlier episodes of the anime? Like I said, I made it as far as Yu-Gi-Oh! Throwing the cards over the ship and into the water. I don't know if he ripped them up or just threw them in the water. The card that you want. Oh, okay, about reincarnation thing. If you play 5 times win, lose, doesn't matter. Scroll down on your unused card list till it show reincarnation. Then L3 to reincarnate. Okay, that reincarnation. Oh, okay, I do know what you mean. But I have to do it after every 5 wins. Oh, I might have actually forgotten all about that. Thank you. I was thinking of the right click and then punch in passwords. Okay, so I'm so used for being so brazen I would move up and I'd attack him. We're fighting on a grid. Oh, can I hit L? Okay, that gets rid of everything off the screen. That's nice. What does this do? Or this? That's my graveyard. Okay, monster battles. I'm going to abbreviate the monster battles unless people request it to be back on full play. But I want short battles because I'll have like monsters attacking. You'll see. Summon, moved, edit. I do not want to hit start, and I do not want to hit select. Here we go. That's what I wanted. It's L3 and R3. Okay. It's so crazy. This PS2 controller is crazy. So we're on a grid. We don't have, it's not 5 by 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not 5 by 2 where you lay down only your monsters here and your traps and whatever else back here. You can move your leader up and then you can hit square and summon cards 1 square around you. And if I moved up, you could summon them behind you. And if like I really like my deck with a bunch of trap cards, and I don't have any right now, which is very scary. But I will stay right here. I have a bunch of terrible looking cards. I have a zombie? Okay, if I get a zombie and a plant, I would be golden. A spellcaster and a warrior might work. Go. Fuse into something, please. Whoops, okay, no, that did nothing. Okay, well, this is going to be rough, because I don't know what summons into what in this game. Oh, he's going straight for me. He's going straight for the kill. I got a fiend, a machine, and a winged beast, and finally a dragon. I don't want to lose any health. This is going to be a hard battle. I mean, I'm so used to my robot, I could just like fuse cards and I got like attack. Do you need a password? I'm working on the passwords now. What? Oh, it's a caterpillar of all things! What? He's attacking me with... Are you joking me? Okay, I'm still thinking machine and dragon will still give me my metal dragon. I hope. Oh no, I don't want to do that. My zombie has to be with a plant. So I'm going to pretend that his card is stronger than mine, and I'll go right behind so that he has incentive to attack me. I'm going to pretend that it's too strong. Here we go. Because I'm going to get a double attack going in now. Don't. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so if he starts fusing things, I'm going to yell don't. Oh, double damage here. Oh, funny. Anyway, if he fused something, I was gonna be in trouble. No! What? Oh, he tricked me! How come I got paralyzed? What paralyzed me? Transform into... No! Does machines get pretty good dragon, but not too overpowered? Yeah, it's only good once I get it powered up with other things, but... Okay, I gotta get rid of some cards now. Beast Warrior, a Winged Beast, and another Winged Beast, and a Fiend. Returns enemy monster to opponent deck for reshuffling when this card is flipped faced up in battle. Oh, that might save me. I'm not gonna use that card, because if he summons down... I can't use that card either. Okay, I'm gonna try a that and this. No, why would I do that when this card really sucks? That's better. Okay, that didn't work. So the Metal Dragon was for my robotic deck. If I got the oh, it moved away. Insect, Winged Beast. Okay, that didn't work. I can't move there. This is rough. Until I get to the mountain, I won't be able to win, because he has 4 or 5 bugs that will have over 2,000 attack. I don't stand a chance at all. And if he's coming down and defeating 1,700, I can't win. I cannot win. That's great and all. Another zombie card? Beast and Aqua. 1,200. Great. And it's powered up because it's on that. I'm gonna have a... This looks hard. It's gonna be hard at the first because I have no cards. And I'm set in my own way to win. And I only need my 2 or 3 cards, and I can win. Oh wow, there's a 2,500 attack card coming my way. And I cannot do anything to stop that. At all. There's nothing I can do until I get a plant. Okay, but how much defense does it have? Oh, okay. I could probably do this. I can probably try this. I might be able to pull it off in a bit. If she attacks my other card, then I'm good. If she attacks my dragon, I'm in trouble. She's attacking the dragon. That's bad. Okay, good. I'm gonna move away. Such trouble is happening. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh no, I have another zombie, don't I? I don't have enough. Oh no. I only have 3 energy. Well, that's bad. I gotta wait a turn. I actually have to wait a turn now. I hope she attacks that card. It's gonna give me a few turns of peace. And I need to get on that dirt. No! Oh, okay. Shoot! Shoot! I thought he summoned the card! I'm like, no! It's fine. I need that 1,000 card, by the way. That 1,000 healing thing would save me a lot. Zombie. Plant and zombie, please work. So the way to win when you have no cards is to fuse. Now, we're tied, but she has to go around me. I'm going to be stronger than her in the next turn. I'm okay now. I just need to, oh no. I might still be in trouble. If she goes around me, I'm going to be in trouble. I hope she doesn't go around, because there's nothing I can do if she's doing that. Please don't go around. Oh, she backed up. Oh, thank goodness. If he's coming down to attack my plant thingy, and it's still coming down, I'm in trouble, because I can't power this card up. I have a dragon power up only. So let's hope I get something good or a trap. There's no traps! Hooray! Okay, go on defense. I need to figure out what cards confuse what, because I'm still in trouble here. I got a fiend, and a reptile, and a winged beast, and a beast. How about a beast fiend? That'll give me a, whatchamacallit, won't it? A chimera? Right? Yeah, chimera! Okay, that'll do some damage. Okay, I'm figuring out things again, because certain cards confuse certain things, and that chimera might save me. Yeah, I mean, I might be able to pull that off. Oh, please don't even think about it. Don't even joke yourself. Oh, please don't be the other beetle. There's a spider and a beetle that this card can be. And I can't move just yet. Please don't attack the Pumpkin King, because I don't stand a chance. If they stop moving or they back off, then I know my card is stronger. If they come up or attack right away, I know I'm weaker. That's how this game No! Unless he's gonna try to paralyze me. I still didn't get my card that I want. I was waiting for the trap. I was trying to get the trap card, just in case. I don't know. Is this a trap? Is this a paralyze me forever card? Is it coming? It would have flipped over. It's got to be a trap card, right? Right? You can't be playing psychological mind games on me. There's an unexplained elemental system. Badically, if you attack an advantageous element with disadvantage one, like you're attacking water with fire, you will get paralyzed. Oh, so why did my metal get attacked by a plant? Get paralyzed. Here goes. Here goes whatever. What is my strongest card? A dragon and a reptile. A dinosaur and a reptile? I don't think I have another plant. I might actually have another plant creature. Dinosaur, reptile. Please don't be very strong. No! No! There goes my plan. That was my plan. I was going to see if this is a forever trap card and he traps my card, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Tell me what you're doing. He has that card on this card right here. I'll point it to you. That card right there is the card that I know he's waiting for. But he sent his caterpillar up here, so he hasn't fused them yet. Tenkai Grass level 34, but the middle dragon is wind, and wind is disadvantaged versus earth. Oh, there you go. That's what happened. Thank you, Tenkai. You were so smart, you gained an instant level, just like that. So I gotta wait until I am 25 or more. But I'm on the earth, so I gotta wait until I am at 31 or higher. Oh, there's my little trap. Disposable trap that triggers against a monster with an attack of... Yeah, see, I don't want to use that. He's a zombie. If I powered him up... No, it'll take way too long. I gotta get rid of some cards. This is gonna save me some points here. Okay, that... Get out of here. So, you can only have 5 monsters on the field at once. You still have the maximum of 5. I might have to go start attacking with this so I can win. So there's that. And, I don't know what that was, but now it's gone. I don't know what he was going to attack with, but he summoned it out again. Is she gonna go for that card? She's not. Okay. So, I'm slowly getting strong enough to win. And once this card gets over... It needs to be well over 35, by the way. Way over 35. Spellcaster and Dragon? And a Wing Beast. I need to get rid of these cards. These cards are absolutely useless to me. Oh, that fused. A Spellcaster and a Dragon. Oh, okay. It wasn't that good, really. I'm at 26. How much does this card have? 25. I'm glad he hasn't fused that crazy card right now. I would be really in trouble if he did. Oh, my alarm's gonna go off, isn't it? I'm gonna turn the alarm off now. Done. Power increase. So, with this, I could also make an awesome zombie dragon, yes, and then that also powers it up, and I just keep getting stronger and stronger, but I also have another card. Water and Warrior. Ooh, let's do that. How much? Yeah, I'm gonna do this right now. What do you have? What do you have? Show me your monsters. Uh-huh. That's the card. I knew it was. The Cocoon of Evolution. Insect armor with laser, 2412. They already moved. Well, cool. I'm glad I saw that. And that's it for now. I gotta get rid of some cards. Like, I have some good dragon cards, but for some reason, I'm absolutely not getting them. Did you just freeze my game? Do not freeze my game. By the way, I'm playing on a PS2 system, which is very old, and I'm playing on a PS2 disc, which is also very old. I'm glad he used that up, because if he would have did that over my mountain, I actually would have been in trouble. So I'm very fortunate that I flipped the card up with that net forest there. That actually really helped me a lot. Okay. More power. I need you well over that. If I get another plant, I could have 2 of them going. I knew it. You knew it? Warrior, Fish, and Thunder. How about a Thunder Warrior? Actually, the Fish is stronger than all of them. What in the world? Really? Thunder Warrior Fish. Yeah, nothing can beat this card. Yes! He actually went for the attack! 1,800 damage done! I got paralyzed again. Must have been opposite elements. You're going for the attack? You're going for the attack. Don't even try to fuse anything at this moment. That beetle is making my my thing freeze. Interesting. So he's not attacking me because I have a stronger card on the field and he sees it. That's how this game works. Actually, what's coming to attack me? I need something way stronger. I have down to 10 cards. How are you recording it? On my XSplit/Elgato? Using a PlayStation 2 upscaler? That's how I'm recording it. Isn't it pretty? Alright, well I don't want any of these cards, so Dragon Spellcaster. A dragon... Oh, what? That fused. Oh, that was a really good card. Oh, okay, that was a really good card. Hey. I think I need to remember that card. Yes. Mystic. Oh, it didn't show me the card. There it is. That's a really good card because it's only 1800, but every time it moves, all spaces within a range of 1 is transformed into C when this card is flipped face up. So you're instantly guaranteed an extra 500 attack on that 1800. So yeah, like, that's awesome. Awesome card I just made there. And it was a WoW, it was a fish and a dragon. Fish and dragon. I will remember that. I might be able to do some damage with that. So yeah, I'm still waiting for my 1 dragon card with the power up, and I'm gonna go on the offensive. It started to defend now. 24? If he summons the ritual, I'm in trouble. I just realized what could happen. If he has that ritual card, he's waiting for the Quaggar Hercules, whatever it was. The Hercules or other beetle. And I would be actually in trouble. I still don't see my card. Are you kidding me? My dragon card? Aqua Sea Serpent over Fish plus Dragon. It always equals into that. Exactly. I forgot all about it though. Weakens your opponent by 300 when it's destroyed in battle. I should kill this card. I wanted to kill this. Yeah, I'm doing it because I'm gonna do damage to him. But I gotta kill his. Hercules beetle. 1 or 2 of them. It doesn't matter which ones. I'm just gonna start killing them. I'm at 31 over anything. He could summon a thing or power them up, and it still would beat this card. The moment I get off of the thing. Not cool, and I keep getting paralyzed. Don't have your fusion card out, because I'll probably be in trouble at this point. He moved away over to the corner, which means he's trying to get it close. Trying to get it close. Is it now time to party? I'm gonna pretend it's time to party. It's still not time to party. There, now they're not so strong. I was gonna summon my dragon out and just destroy them, but I gotta hurry this up before he gets 1 more beetle card and his summon, which I think is the card in front of him. The card in front of him is probably that ultimate summoning thing. And then he's gonna try to power up other things. But here goes. Do I finally have my dragon? I don't, but I have another plant zombie. You know what, who cares? I got another plant zombie, I'll do it in a bit. This will power up, right? This counts as a dragon? Dragon Treasure, Gust Fan, Dragon Treasure. Okay, it does. This is good enough. I was waiting for the other dragon, but this is good enough. Plant Dragon? I don't know what that will do. plant zombie. It will fuse. That's stronger than this? Plant first just to be safe. Plant first just to be safe. Okay. Crazy Twist 101. I love this game. Well, you showed up at the perfect time because I'm just giving it a whirl here. A plant zombie. Oh, nice. The plant zombie turns into a black dragon jungle king. Well, awesome. Yes, it's stronger. Well, thanks, because I was gonna make another. I was gonna make 2 Pumpkin Kings. Okay, and 2 Pumpkin Kings is plus 200 attack each turn. So thank you. Thank you for that. That was perfect. We didn't have to suffer the summoning. And, so do you see that? I don't even see it. It's not even there. Okay, so he didn't use the card? Not Plant and Zombie. It was Plant and Dragon. Yeah, Plant and Zombie would have made my other Pumpkin King. That's what I was planning on doing. Thank goodness you told me that. And you just sped up me 1 turn. So on my game, he actually summoned the Moth. And the card showed up. It was perfect. They actually have to use the cards for them to show up here in this crazy roulette thing. Okay, but do you see that pink thing right there, and there, and there on the far left? There, and there. That's what I'm aiming for, but I'm not going to be able to save it, because I'm going to load up, and I didn't have a chance to get this. Really cool things. If you can get 3 matching cards in a row, that's awesome. The spider's orange, and the other orange. What is that other orange thing? Oh, it's the other thing, and I got the one that I wasn't even aiming for. I love the slot machine. 3 of a kind, yes. Ah, too early. Just 1 too early. There you go. I got the quag. Did he have that out? Because he needs like the Hercules Beetle and the Quagwa and something else, and then the ritual card, and he will have a like 3,000 to like 4,000 attack card coming my way on the forest. I was gonna be annihilated. No, I lost. This can't be happening. And thanks for the white card. So he was the easiest one, and you get your plus 1,000 healing. Plus 1,000 healing for... I would challenge him over and over the moment. Try the password? What passwords? Not on this one. I already got the passwords from 1 to 40 done, and the passwords from 817 down. But not on this playthrough, on my other one. So now I can't save. If I win or lose, it's fine. This actually might save me. Because I'm going to load up my other save. Because I actually got the cards that I like. So I don't need any of those. That is 1,250. But it's more fun with not... Well, I mean, I just wanted to get the cards and I wanted to get this game on the go. So there's a lot of cards I don't like. That card never showed up during the battle. That is my dragon card. I was waiting for that card to show up, power it up, put it on a mountain, and I would have been strong. It never once showed up. So I'm a little sassed out about this game because never bringing that up was not cool. But I had that instead. So it would have been an extra, like, 400 more attack power. Alright, but I'm gonna keep the dragons and the plants then. Spellcasters, I don't know who to get rid of. I got 2 zombies and hopefully 2 plants. A beast and a... Was it a beast and a wing? I don't even remember. A beast and a fiend will give me a chimera. I just want to see this streamer suffer. Oh, don't worry, I will eventually. But probably not on this game. I've already played a couple of rough games that were just like, can I beat this? Am I able to play this? And yeah, so stick around. Stick around, Crazy Twist. Aqua. My Aqua and Dragon can also get me my Water Dragon thing. Plants and plants. Okay, cool. And I got mountains. I need to get rid of one card. Machines can give me my Metal Dragon. Reptiles don't do anything, do they? And neither does the dinosaurs, for that matter. Get rid of that. And put this in. There you go. Now my deck is a little bit better. And I think I'm even a little bit less than what I was. Suffer like with Turbo. Hey, Turbo is out of control. And the game, like I said, Breath of Fire 2 never gave me a heads up. Like, I had no idea that that was going to happen. The Rose Duelist, I'm not impressed. In fact, I'll crush you to a pulp with my dinosaur deck. I mean, he can, because my deck is still not prepared to take him on. Plus, I had my card. I had my insect, the Cocoon of Evolution, which I will show. If I win, I will show you the card that I like in my party. Metal Dragon. It would be a little stronger, or I can go with. Oh, that's a spellcaster. I thought you were zombie. I would have been almost prepared for everything right away. Machine Dragon is on the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait one turn. I'm gonna put this down here. Spellcaster plus machine? Spellcaster plus machine. What do I get out of that? That seems like the Cyber Soldier. No, that's not Cyber Soldier. Cyber Soldier's machine and a warrior. What does Spellcaster machine give me? Because I'm gonna try to get rid of try to get something strong out. Or not. Why did that not work? Interesting. You can't get Metal Dragon since the Sky Dragon has more attack than Metal Dragon. Oh, good to know. See? Oh, I'm only now getting the information. Whoops! Oh, you're going straight for the attack right away. He always does this. This is how he attacks. Each enemy, each player has their own thing. Oh no. This card split face up strengthens the allure of the lamp by 700. Whoop-de-doo. I got this card right away. Kinda happy, actually. This is not how I wanted this to go. Please back off. Please back off. Please back off. On the right side. He's still coming for me. That's bad. So I don't have my boosts. Usually I have the 300 plus boost. I usually have... Oh, that's not going to delay him any. Please work. Okay, this might actually work. Is not going to interfere with my dirt here. And I got one more turn before he moves down here. And I have to either A, use my Sky Dragon, or B, or B, stop the thing from happening. Sometimes he tricks me. Sometimes he sends power-ups. How dare you throw 50 damage my way? You meanie. Anyway, if 96 turns runs out, we lose. So he gets a negative attack. I get a plus attack. I hope I'm still stronger than it. Oh, I am. Hooray! Spellcaster and zombie plus plant in that order. Ooh, I like that too. There's my dragon. Okay, I got my dragon. Spellcaster insect. Well, here's to find it if it's weaker than 1,000 attack. And then I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna get 6. Wait. How much is the thing? That's 7. Uh-oh. Okay. Yes! Okay, I stopped him on one side. Stopped him on one side. He's going for it, and it's way stronger than 1,000 instantly. Okay. I am not in time yet. The opponent is spellbound for 1 turn. Okay. Then I get to see what that card does. Then I can summon my dragon on top of that, and then put it on the defensive. That might work. What is that? That won't do anything. And I need... I only need 7, and I gain 3 each turn, so I will have my 7 when I'm done this. If you get the Pumpkin King, oh, which I already have the Pumpkin King. A spellcaster zombie plant. Yeah, I don't have it yet. Okay, I need to stop him from attacking me, just for 1 more turn. I'll have my 7. He's gonna stop attacking me for the moment, unless he destroys that card and then comes after me. Then I'm in trouble. Okay, good. Now I got my turn back. He backed off, good enough. Okay, now I'm on the offensive, maybe. I don't need any of these cards. Now, what is the chances that his attack that's coming down is stronger than 2,500? Do I do this or not? What cards does he have? He does have a really strong Triceratops card, and I don't remember its attack. Is it 2,300 or 2,800? And he also has... I hope he's not stronger. Hopefully I get a mountain before then. That would be great too. I could kind of sneak around this way if I got my mountain up there. But I got him on the defense right now, which means I could power up my Pumpkin King and just walk up and defeat him after I get over 4,300. And then I know he can't beat me after that. I know I'm untouchable after that point. A Fiend and a Beast? Remember, you had the Ultimate Great Moth and my Pumpkin King on standby. That's what I remember. That's what I had as well. That's what I've always done. Didn't fuse. Okay. Let's discard the unnecessary one and summon your stronger monster. Yeah, good. He only had a little weak attack. And now he's in trouble, because I'm going to attack it twice. This is how I win. I go on defense, he attacks me, he falls behind. If I have a mountain, I'll just hit him again. Ooh, that might work too. What does this card do again? I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, I can't move that way though. Oops, I squished it. Yes, you can step over your own monsters by accident. It's not good. But I'm going to go for the offensive. I don't know what he has unless he powers up one of his stronger cards. I can't beat it unless I get it on a mountain. And that's really all I got. What does this do? You know what? This will be perfect. For now. Let's do it. So yeah, discard the unnecessary one and summon your stronger monster, which is something about spellcaster, and I don't have an insect. Spellcaster zombie plant. Did he just give up his turn right away? Spellcaster. Don't have a zombie or a plant. But I can have a zombie? I have a dragon now, so that means I can do something. Reptile, wing beast. Was it spellcaster and dragon gave me something? Was that the... I don't remember these fusions ever. Yeah, I just want him out for now. I want this game to have the update, like Crash Bandicoot and the rest got. Yeah, me too. I would absolutely play that updated game. But I wouldn't mind actually really seeing Duelists of the Roses 2 with all the updated cards. That would be more preferred. An HD collection and this, yeah, which would be awesome. For all you us old-timers? What happens if I am not even considered an adult where I live? I just play old school games because a lot of people like old school games. I don't know what I'm trying to summon out, but I need to get rid of cards, so let's just get rid of cards. I don't want any of these cards. Oh, a spellcaster and dragon did summon. Oh, that crappy one. Okay, I forgot. That card's no good. All spaces in range of 1 is transformed into sea when this card is flipped face up. But the moment I step off the land, I will lose. There's no way to win. Oh, and by the way, there's not many fusions in the older games, which there would be in the newer ones, right? That's why I want Duelists of the Roses too. Either way, I got him stopped, so that means he's not going to attack, and I don't have to worry about him charging down at me in two lines. He sits right in the middle, and he sends 2 cards down like this, and they keep coming after you. But yeah, congrats on your first level, and thank you for the follow. That's awesome of you. Wasn't expecting that right one after another. Okay, that'll also send a card back. Spellcasters. A warrior and a spellcaster? That didn't work. What you on about, Battissimo? Why, did you not follow, or was it like a delayed follow? Wait a minute, I didn't even get the prompt. There it is. Crazy Twist, thank you so much. For the pop just happened there. Great. I'm gonna keep slowly moving up. And I doubt my Sky Dragon's strong enough for his cards, but if only this kept adding water to each thing. I'm just gonna let my Pumpkin King just power right on up. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep powering up until I get another thing. You're level 1? Out of a lot of levels. Good luck. I still didn't get what I was looking for. Would a dragon and a fairy give me something? Curious. Spellcaster, Beast Warrior, Fiend, Dragon. Oh, what was my jungle dragon? Was it wow, I already forgot it. Fairy. Now I want the dragon to appear last. I don't want any of these cards. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna waste a card here. That's fine. We also love this game mechanic better than card games on motorcycle. Oh, that's the other Yu-Gi-Oh one. Okay, that gave me something. Blackland. Oh, a Komori dragon. That's funny. That would be a really weak fusion. So I was trying to make my dragon. I was gonna move up, summon the mountain, and then like move it twice, and it would have a 2,800 attack onto it. But he's not moving. He's not planning on moving either. That's awesome. But even if I get my mountain right now, it's not good enough. There's my mountain. Okay, great. 1, 2, 3. No, I need one more space. One more space and I can hit him with 1, 2, 3. No, that still won't work. No, it's going to hit here. I'll still be able to attack him and then move twice. And give him a scare, and then make him go on the run. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll just go with that for now. I got another plant. I don't see another zombie card, do I? The zombie dinosaur deck is good. A zombie dinosaur deck? That actually might work very well, too. And there's your other level 1. I have 2 boss to level you up, by the way. One free attack directly to the leader. Now he has to move to the left. Wait, that killed him? Oh, he didn't have... I thought he had... Never mind. I thought he had way more HP. What the heck, indeed. You got two levels up. I didn't have 2 level bots before, but... Well, I've won! He didn't summon any cards. Fire. Okay, we're going for that one then. No! I did it too quick! Anyway, I tried to go for a triple fusion. It was never going to happen. It was not gonna happen. So yeah, either way. I did it just too quick, huh? So there you go. I've got my win. What? Me? Lose? I don't believe it! And he unlocks... What does he unlock? Oh, he unlocks the card that I want. Now, I want to fight this dude, but it's going to be way too hard to fight him. Him! He has my other card that I like. I don't like fusing my Pumpkin King. I like having the Pumpkin King. So here we go. We are at this point. I'm actually happy that I made it. Watch out for crushed card. Indeed, you gotta watch out for those cards. I quit. So yeah, don't worry, I didn't lose any progress. I'm actually surprised with this deck, I've won. Oh, Pegasus is very, very tough. So, what I've done was I actually won my good card, and I won something else, and I'll show you in a bit. But, I didn't fool around with this, but I also punched in a few passwords. But I could beat Pegasus very easy with my deck that I was planning on making. I have the Blue Eyes White Dragon now, and I have that dragon, and I have this dragon. Because I punched in a few passwords and I kind of want some things. Now this card, if I fuse it... Oh, and I also have one of those, and I don't have to fuse it anymore. With this card, I think this baby dragon and that meteor dragon will work. I think it's this one will work. I hope so. If not, I'll try another dragon. I'm gonna get one awesome dragon card out of that. And I still got some my zombies, and I still got my plants because I can't get rid of my things yet. But I got my insect, and I got her too. That's the card I won from him. Was that? But I got a red medicine. That's what I picked up. And my Cocoon of Evolution. He used it right away, and I got it right away. And I'm like, wow, I'm so happy I don't have to, like, try to get it. And I could stop one attack that was going to kill me. Right. And now I have a whole bunch of, like, trap stuff, too. Block attack, and These just cost too much, eventually. Completes his move into defense and puts it back in, like, I don't need that. But like, I was gonna finish off all the codes, but I just, like, this happened too soon for me. So, but yeah. Oh, that's one that I used to have with my zombie deck. Because every time he moves, oops, I did not mean it, I meant to hit left and down. Every time he moves, he puts down dirt. 2 OP. So he got to be face up, and every time he moves, it's dirt, and I can move my Pumpkin King anywheres. And it was awesome to keep my Pumpkin King with that plus 500 on him. And it was really awesome. Plus he's also 2000, like, all the time, and I could, like, power him up, I think, too, with, like, all of those. That's a lot of power-ups, by the way. Nails of Banes, Dragon Treasures, Horn of Unicorn, and Dark Energy. That's a lot of power-ups you can throw on that. So yeah, like, I'm too strong at the moment. My deck is a little too high. It's at 962. It's way too high. Now get the... Yeah, that's what I was supposed to do. It was with this card, was it? Oh, it's that card. That's what I'm supposed to do. Never mind, it's Red Eyes and this. But I got, like, too many strong cards. And I'm just trying to find a way to reduce it. But I was gonna get a whole bunch of trap cards. Because those don't cost so much, and I could get rid of a whole bunch of monster cards, so that I could actually summon out the cards that I want. I'm just a little too early. Block attack. Okay, what do I not want? That cost a lot, and it's not even a dragon that I want. 22, 26 for that. 27 for that. 32 for that card. But a Beast and a Fiend will give me my Chimeras. And I have one plant for forest and stuff? I don't know what I want. 34... 28. I need zombies. Spellcaster. She has 2000 defense. It'll turn your mons... Oh, you're right. Call of the Haunted. Well, yes, true. Do I have that? Because that's one of my cards I used. That was one of my cards I actually used. Oh, I got a whole bunch of ritual cards, by the way. I want to summon some of these out. I've never seen any of them. Like, I kind of haven't. Trap full range. Oh, that's usually in my... Oh, I should actually add that. When someone resurrects, it cancels it. Yeah, I don't have that. You gotta reincarnate low DC cards to get it. Okay, I had that before. I remember getting that card. So I must have reincarnated. I gotta remove a really high card. With like over 30 something. And that dragon's not doing anything for me. So goodbye. And I need this card. Against that. Like the fake traps? I have only one of them. We'll wait. So yeah, like I'm almost there. I'm almost like getting my cards ready, but I always have a Blue Eyes White Dragon, and I have a whole bunch of power-ups for dragons, and then I kind of got rid of these cards because I don't need them. But like, it's at this point I don't have enough cards to make my deck yet. And I would remove all the zombies and all the plants once I get my Pumpkin King. Okay, like you could actually have a Pumpkin King card. So that saves you fusing 2 cards, waiting for 2 cards to appear. But this insect has to stay in my deck with my Cocoon of Evolution. And if you don't know how it works, it's an awesome card to have in your deck at any time. Absolutely. So I kind of fooled around with something. Now we can save. Now we can just do some extra battles. I don't know how I'm going to win because I don't have any power-ups for my dragons. And I don't quite have the thing. I might actually put that card in my deck. Okay, how strong is that Bone Dragon? I might, because I have a Pumpkin King, and that's my only attacking card other than getting the blue eyes out. But, why are you taking so long to load? Can you just load? You are 40. Oh, wow. And you're 43. Okay, well, I'll remove you then. There you go. That might help me with my Pumpkin King. I feel like I move him right up. Get rid of the Winged Beast and Fairies since they doesn't... Oh, but I got, like... I'm waiting for my other cards now, and traps, and healing. I need all my healings. Since Fusion is the way of making low DC cards into something useful. True that. I just need more cards now. I'm at 932. That's as good as I'm gonna get. So now, it's gonna take me a while to get strong enough with cards so that I can reduce my DC down under 795. That's really hard to make your deck that weak to be able to beat him. Plus he also uses Black Hole, which destroys all of your cards on the field. That sucks. So the white hole will stop that. Okay? I think a few people uses that cards. It's not good for my deck. I only have like 5 cards anyway. I only need 5 cards to win. If you have Thunder type monsters, add them to your deck. Oh, so I can have the Thunder Dragon? I got 1 Thunder thing and 1 Dragon thing. But yeah, alright, save, because I forgot I've updated 2 things. So I get challenge, this dude here he's a darkness. He's actually really strong, if I do recall. Does he have any crush cards in his thing? I am not able to beat Pegasus at this point. There's no possible chance. He puts himself in a perfect defensive spot in Toon World. His world is already surrounded by Toon. You have to cross 2 little bridges to get to him and enter his domain, and he has traps up the wazoo. So, like, it's going to be very hard to beat him, and his 1,254, yeah, he's really that strong. This guy here with the 1,000, he has 2 cards that you really have to dread, and other ones you could just kind of beat. So he's easy enough to beat unless you are very unfortunate and he summons that Optimus Prime card. And a couple other, the slot machine, and powers them up. If he powers them up, they have over 3,000 attack. And I don't really stand a chance. What I missed? Me just chatting and filling in the deck. So, I need 854, and I can challenge him again. I need to lower my deck so I can keep challenging him over, but I'm gonna, I reincarnate good cards to get good cards. I reincarnate whatever I can, and then whatever I get. If it's a new card, great. If it's not a new card, you load and try again. I want to keep unlocking new cards all the time. So, I'm gonna give him a try. Looking at the time, it's perfect. If I lose, I'm not going to save. Because I'd rather have like all wins and no losses, but it's okay. Did you use passwords? Yes, I did. I used the password to get a blue eyes. There's no way to get it other than the passwords. And if I had time in between, I would finish off the passwords. But I gotta try to get Breath of Fire 2 ready to go. Summon a 5-headed dragon, question mark? There's a 5-headed dragon? Never summoned that card. Don't even know that one. Well, I'll try Toten. If we have luck on our side, if you all give me your luck, please, I'll be able to beat him. If you don't, and you hold back some of that luck, then sass. If you sass me, it might work too. Then I won't beat him, because he's going to be too tough. So you've managed to beat a few minor duelists. Oh, really, Keith? Yeah, and I mean, Exodia exists in this game. I know I could summon him. Well, let's see how you fare against my machine deck. So, with my machine deck, I challenged him over and over and over, like 20 plus battles. Because he kept dropping all my power-ups. And he gave me the slot machine card, so I didn't have it just for my leader, but I also can summon him. Which means my card was attacking and going up ranks, plus I was winning battles. You can get a blue eyes, yes, and I know how an easy way to get it, if you can roll 3 in a row. Only if, though. I got a plant and zombie right away. Are you absolutely... Thank you, game. And I don't want this reptile. Oh no, in case if it messes me up. Wow, thank you. Thank you. I might actually have a chance to win now. Because that happened right away. No 5-headed dragon in this game. Oh, okay. Machine exists in Egypt? Of course it does. In this awesome world of this. Oh, he stopped right away. Perfect. Hooray! I actually might be able to win now. He has a 3,300 card on the dirt, and then he powers it up. So it can get well over 4,000. And that makes people cry. I know people can cry from it. I doubt he's gonna summon anything like this. But I'm gonna put negate attack. And I'm gonna put the white hole here as well. And we're just gonna I don't need it, but I'm gonna just put it there. I don't think he has that card. So it's really cool if you play this game a lot, you can remember how each character moves. But if you, just the thing I've learned, if you have a strong card on the field and you face it up, they will not attack you. They will be like, "Well, too strong. I'm not even gonna move. I'm just gonna cover myself, and I'm just gonna. And that's it. And you can stop all the enemies." Barrel Dragon. Oh, does he have Barrel Dragon? Oh no, he probably does have Barrel Dragon. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, he actually does. If that happens, I'm kind of in trouble at this point. Yeah, true, he does. I think he actually does. Thanks for giving me a scare and reminding me that he does. Are you giving us old-timers a tutorial all the time? I don't know who knows this game, but I'm glad people who know this game is playing. But if you know, sweet, tell me more. Tell me some stories. Tell me what you've done. I've played this game enough to like get through the things and fight things and try to unlock the cards, and I couldn't. So yeah, this was my machine leader, by the way. His leader ability is movement boost for the same type friendly, so they actually get to move +2 spaces whenever they want. They can't move +3 spaces, can they? They might. Oh yeah, Battissimo, you're leveling up like a champion. Barrel Dragon randomly destroyed 1 card, so watch out for the 3,100 attack. So in this game, once Barrel Dragon flips up, it instantly kills one card that's the strongest card in your deck. So it's unfair. Barrel Dragon, nothing to really worry about once I get my other cards out. But if he does it now, I'm kind of in trouble. Because I only have 1 card out to defend me from him attacking me. And his Barrel Dragon's always to his left. Usually to his left. So I'll just be careful. Oh, nice. Okay, that's kind of good in a way. Oh, it's a random? Okay, I thought it was always the strongest opponent card. It is random, isn't it? I do remember having the card, and I tried it, and it destroyed my card. So I didn't use the Barrel Dragon anymore. I do remember that. Thank you, it is random. So I might... but he always hits me, so... that. Horn of Dragon. Oh, it does take a Horn of Dragon. Reptile Beast Dragon. Just pray it won't be you. Yeah, indeed. I'll just hope that when he flips up that Barrel Dragon, it's usually to his left. That might be that card. Oh, the strong card always goes here. Oh, I don't like that card. I don't feel comfortable with that. I got another zombie. A zombie dragon? That'll power it up. I would have killed my card. I actually would have killed my card. Or do I want 2 zombie Pumpkin Kings? If you have more cards on the field than him, the odds are against you. Okay. I usually have 5 cards always. More Pumpkin Kings. I was thinking of more Pumpkin Kings, but I'm gonna go with the Zombie Dragon because I might need it to power up. And I'm gonna try to get the mountain somewhere's up here. If I could just flip it here, I win. If he attacks it, then it's okay. I could do without. I knew it! Okay, so... Oh, snap. Okay, that was very fortunate. He went for the attack. Oh, snappy snap. I wanted to get it there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I can't do anything. Drats! He went for the attack. I would have set mountains as my protection field. Nah, I want to go on the offensive, but I'm okay with this. It's fine. I'm just gonna power up. That Thunder Dragon wouldn't, Thunder plus Kaiser Dragon? Plus Dragon Treasure? How about the Crawling Dragon and Thunder? How strong is the Thunder Dragon? Is it stronger than 2,300 normally? Twin-headed Thunder Dragon and Dragon Treasure. Because I thought this dragon was stronger than the Thunder Dragon. Because I only get a Thunder Dragon, which is one-headed, if I do recall. Well, he made me use my card the way I didn't want to. Kinda left me in the lurch there. Thunder Dragon's 1,600. Yeah, that's what it was. All I would get is the Thunder Dragon. That's what I thought. Alright, cool enough for me. He didn't go for the attack. Oh, he's moving up for the attack. Let him. Warrior Thunder Dragon. Oh, that didn't work. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, now it's up to 2,400. I'm okay with that. That can just stay right there. I'm doing okay. I'm gonna get a double attack in, by the way. So that's great. Unless that card comes over, then it's 2,500. But double attacks, I like double attacks, by the way. Were you guys discussing how to make twin-headed Thunder Dragon? We kind of were talking about it, but Iankin or Iankin? We were talking about it. What, I haven't seen this game in years. I know. Welcome, Gatamon, as well. Welcome, Ekin. If I call you Ekin, I'll be able to talk. Either way. Come on, blue. Oh, okay. I want that. I want that card. I do. I do. You can stay right there. And I can heal myself, too. 2,500. Okay, I'll heal myself, I'll summon my card, and I will attack and things, because that's just one dragon that had 2,000 plus attack with one thunder. Yeah, exactly. We were just talking about it, but this dragon I was going to summon was not very strong. Fusion system here is weirder than Forbidden Memories. And at least I understand the fusion thing, because it's just like if you summon a beast with a fiend, you'll get a chimera. If you summon a metal with a low-level dragon, you'll get a metal dragon. And that makes sense to me. This card is coming down, and I don't know if my zombie dragon's actually strong enough. Yeah, I really don't know. Crawling dragon can go there. I'd rather get rid of it, though. Yeah, I'd rather get rid of it. It says my blue eyes isn't showing up. I'll just... Oh, it backed off? But the other one? I'm waiting for that crazy thing to show up. That's why I almost want to attack it. But it'll have 3,300. And I'm not quite there yet. Okay, I don't want her, and I don't want... The plant dragon's not gonna... It's 2,300, right? Yeah, it wouldn't do that to me. Okay, it fused that one. That's 2,100. It's weaker. There, now I have a blue eyes in this form. Are you happy? I am. Anyway, can I just go up and... That's stronger. Oh, I would like to be able to defend that. Okay, cool. Let's see what's going on. Thunder doesn't have an attack limitation, but there are some cards that don't work because the game codes every possible fusion manually instead of letting the program actually look at the typing. Yeah, true. And there are a few that should work, but don't because the program missed it. That's what I thought would happen. Like in Fusion Material, the T has 1,600, and the result of the Twin Thunder would be Forbidden Memory. See, that's the stuff I wouldn't even know about from the series and stuff. Either way, I'm just abiding my time, aren't I? Yeah, okay. I mean, I could go on the offense right now. I don't think he has a barrel dragon. He just fused something. I don't like that. He's not going to go on the attack? Okay, well, fine then. I'm going to go on the offensive. I'm gonna go through that card. Okay. I don't need that, that, and that. I made a chimera. Wait, that was a fiend and a winged beast. A winged beast works too. I just learned something new. Winged beast also makes chimeras. Whoops. I like chimeras. They actually have decent attack and stuff. Kythe fused likely something with metal morph. Oh, true. So he'd have the metal. He doesn't have the Red Eyes Black Dragon. He has the other card. You have a Larvae Moth or another one that goes with that? I do have one card. It just has not shown up yet. I'm curious to see what he has before I attack. He has the... I can't remember what card he has, but he doesn't have a Red Eyes in this game. He has power-ups for his cards. Metal Zoa! That's exactly what it was. It was a metal... It was a Zoa. I couldn't think of what it was called. A 3,000 attack? Yeah, nice. And that's my card. That's Invisible Wire. That's not good. So yeah, he has... that is the card. Robotic Knight? No, that wasn't it. That's the leader of the metal deck that you start out with. Then I get the card, and then I make it into a slot machine, because it has awesome things. That's my leader of that. Now get both Zoa and Metalmorph? I don't ever use him, ever. Yeah, okay, let's in the next turn attack him, unless he decides to move. Wait, you just did... I just won automatically. Oh. Oh, that was dirty. That was smart and dirty at this... That was dumb. That was dumb. That was dumb. He should have went on the defense, because he just lost. And even if he didn't, he moved a card on the mountains. a weak card onto the mountains that my dragon can attack. He chose to lose there. Or you all gave me your luck. Thank you for giving me your luck. Because the game could have went hard. If he would have made that awesome... if I could get Metal Morph. Where's Metal Morph at? There's Metal Morph, and Zoa is blue. There's Metal Zoa for you. Oh, I want that robot! I want that robot! No, I just missed it by one! There's Metal, there it is. I wanted the robot, but I got the power up for it, but this game's AI is not good at pretty much making... Yeah, they're pretty bad. Pegasus doesn't make very many mistakes. Yeah, Pegasus... you just said it as I said it, so... Pegasus does not make mistakes. Sato is very aggressive, but if you summon a card that's stronger than him, he will stop. But you'll still try to... If you break and if you attack one of his blue eyes... then he can't summon out the 4,500 Blue Eyes ritual. I can't believe you actually beat me! Me! The card professor? Is he a card professor of the Rose Crusaders? Well, cool. I've won... you hate his Gorgon Eyes? Who? That's a lot of... Oh, I unlocked the same Oh, I unlocked him. Oh, the Labyrinth Ruler. Oh, I might be able to beat him too. Okay, well we've won cards, and I do have Metal Zoa now. I mean, that had 3,000 attack? Zoa starts out with 2,600. So that's a pretty good card. But I need to wait for this card to happen. Oh, but I can use it on my Red Eyes Black Dragon. You know what? That's a good card I'm going to add now. I'm going to add this because I might be able to power up my Red Eyes Black Dragon. But I need to get rid of some cards now. That's 30? I want to try that card with my Red Eyes as well. 2 more wins to reincarnate. Oh yeah. I already have that as 39. I want to get rid of some high. That's 33? What cards do I need to get rid of? But they need to be high DC. So 22, 27, 34 for a Fiend. 38 for a plant. But I want my plants for my double Pumpkin Kings. That's right, I want Pumpkin Kings. And I haven't had a chance to summon that out on this game yet. The random fairy. But the fairy is not worth much. 22. 22 is not enough to add for my Zoa, which is 45. Crazy Twist, Gret's in level 2. By the way, you're here so much, you're leveling up like crazy. But I can add a Metal Morph. I want to get something that's higher than 45. It is. It's mixed for now, because I don't have my thing done. The Armored Lizard as well, that's funny. But yeah, it won't be... This is what I got, and I'm going to try to fix it towards what I like. But right now, I want the Pumpkin King, I want the awesome Butterfly. You can add low DC filler as well. I don't like fillers. Because it came with the deck. It came with the deck. I couldn't... I picked a twin-headed behemoth as my starter, so it comes with these. I didn't put them in there. They were always there. I gotta keep more zombies. That spellcaster's 33. I mean, really, I could get rid of this card too. Or I could get rid of that card. That's like 53. What does this do? 300 plus bonus for battles against fiend monsters. Oh, okay, that's why you cost so much. You're almost as high as a Blue Eyes. I can probably get rid of this, right? I don't need that many powerful things. And I don't know if I can... So this... And something else that costs a lot. Light powers up all your own light monsters by 800. Well, that's kind of nice and all, but I need something that's high cost to drop me down a bunch. That's 34. Okay, I'm gonna add my my Metal Morph. I'm at 895. You gotta let those useless cards... Yeah, oh I will. Gladly will I get rid of those cards. The moment I get some traps, some healing, and power-ups. I don't know which... Is it him? Does he have the power-up with the plus 300 for any creature in the game? I don't know. Yeah, let it go indeed. Thank you for that beautiful song. I don't remember which leader gives you the plus 300 attack and defense for every card in the game. But I know he has my plus 1000 healing. So I kind of want to fight him over and over, but I need to get at 854. I'm at 895 now. I can challenge him anytime. I need to get down to 795. I need to lose exactly 100 DC. And I am not ready to take him on yet. I need healing, and I need traps, and I need to get a bunch of trap cards. I don't know who else I need to be taking on to give me what I want. But okay, for those who are new here, I was technically playing. You think Breath of Pegasus has it? I'm playing the Breath of Fire 2. I'm going through the Breath of Fire series right now, and I've already finished Breath of Fire 1. I'm on 2, and I'm gonna move up to 3, 4, and now Dragon Quarter, because my PS2, I can live stream on my PS2 now. So I've unlocked all my PS2 games. Again, I had it before, the Elgato switched and changed HD and it removed a thing, so now you can't. But now I got it upscaled, so now I can again. So I'm playing a little game on the side, which is now this. It would have been Minecraft if I didn't have my PS2 set up. It would have been a boring Minecraft episode, I know, because that was my filler. But I kind of want to play this because I kind of want to go through this game anyway. But it's super late. I'm going to have another late stream tomorrow, which means I'm not going to do a full 4 hours. I'm only going to do like a half an episode, which would be I'm over 2 hours now live streaming. Because I got to go back to work and do another crazy, horrible shift. And then I can get back on, hopefully, a normal routine again. But it's just sometimes there's late night live streams due to this IRL thing that I have to deal with now that I've recently graduated from my senior year and stuff. So yeah, like I'm dealing with all of the new things that life throws at me. And I do live stream every night for those who are new. I am live stream every single night. It's just these 2 nights in a row I'm going to be late. Just so that you got the heads up. And I'm not going to do long episodes because it's almost 12 my time now. I'm on Eastern time, so if you're curious, I'm usually live streaming at 6 or at like 9:30, 10 on my late streams. Megamorph can be won from slots from Pegasus, so either way, or the final bosses. What time is it? So for me, it's 11:46. The 300 plus attack card, yeah, from Pegasus. Oh, really? I gotta... Dang it, I can't beat Pegasus. Pegasus has it. Oh, no. I know I can't defeat him. I don't have enough cards to beat him. I don't have enough cards. I need, like... No, I need trap cards to beat Pegasus. Pegasus is quite easy to defeat with trap cards. I've learned how to defeat him without losing too much. And his tune power-up thing with like over 5,000 attack, you cry a little bit sometimes. But yeah, I'm not taking on Pegasus anytime soon. He actually is stronger than almost every single other person ever. Kinda crappy for 300 attack. More DC than usual treasure, is it? Because I could power up any card, which usually is the Pumpkin King, right away. Whatever card comes out first gets all of the power-ups. It doesn't matter if it's the Blue Eyes, the Red Eyes, the Pumpkin King, or my Moth. Like, they all get the power-ups, and then I have an over 5,000 attack and nothing can beat me. Right away. Like, it's right away. I just don't have my cards yet. I'm kind of at a weakened state of where I'm at. But I need power-ups and traps to reduce my DC right now. A lot. Earth Shaker. You don't really need traps, it's just to disrupt his tune field. Yes, exactly. Dimension Hole? I don't remember that one. But I gotta get through his traps without setting them up. He has like the plus 3,000 or less attack monster, will instantly die. And he has Change of Heart, I think, which never keep a card by... Yeah, like he has so many traps, it's crazy. Watch it for his tremendous fire. And I think that's the other card I got. I like putting those at plus 1000 attack in as well. But I need healing cards from him. So I don't know how I'm going to play this series, everybody. I don't know how I'm going to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. By the way, congrats on your first level 1 there. Ekin. Or can I just call you Kin? Because that would be like family, Kin. And you're not like Cinnamon Toast Ken. So I'm going to keep changing your name until I find one that really sets in. Because this game does require you to challenge these characters over and over again if you're aiming for certain cards. That's what I can do, like, and also try to make some progress throughout the game as well. But I definitely need that plus 1000 healing in my cards right away. I need 3 of them. I call him Ian for short. Ah, Ian. E-I-N. Oh, but I-A-N is how you say Ian, how you spelled it. Yeah, I don't see I-A-N there. That's what's throwing me off. He could be Ken. He could be like Kin, as in like family kin. The HEAVENSARMY family kin. Either way. So I'll wait for everybody's opinions, and this is going to go up on YouTube, and I'll wait for YouTube comments as well. If you're okay with me refighting the same dude over and over, and hopefully getting good drops and me being all happy that I got my drops, and E equals EN, E minus EN equals IAN. That's what I thought. There you go. Your crazy twisted thinking is brilliant. Because that kind of works, but my brain, I'm gonna be like distracted by a video game, and my brain's gonna just see the name, and I'm not gonna be E minus. I'm not gonna do all of that. Dimension Hole, transport your deck leader to whatever spot you activated it on. You can't have a potential for a 2-turn kill if you get a powerful card in your hand, and you only have... Oh, I don't remember him ever doing that to me. I remember him doing a change of heart and killing me because I had a really powerful card, aka the Moth behind me, or the Pumpkin King beside me. Yeah, that's how he got me, but I don't remember him. I remember somebody transporting their leader away? Speedrunners use that card for potential quick kills. I see. Dungeon Dice Monsters. What in the world? You can reincarnate card with DC close to 15 if you really need Mega Morph. We'll see. Zombie starter deck has Dimension Hole. Ooh. And I don't think I have that, but I'm gonna... I hope in the meantime, sorry for me standing here chatting and not playing the game. That's my bad on that. Because I was slowly stopping this episode. Hopefully I get time in the meantime to like punch in some more commands. But I gotta focus on Breath of Fire so I could at least finish Breath of Fire 2. I'm in the middle of a crazy thing that they threw in my lap and I can't quite move on until I get stronger. With one character that I didn't use. So it's gonna be this game again. The non-Pegasus AI can't use cheap speedrunner strat. Sorry, I'm standing here chatting. Well, I mean, I am. I really am. Like, that's my bad. Usually I should be playing a game while chatting. But I meant to end, but you're all chatting, and I have no problem talking to you at all at the end of a live stream. But yes, I usually do more than 2 hours. I'm just doing 2 hours tonight because it's so late, and I just threw this in to see if my PS2 worked. This is my first attempt using my PS2 upscaler. Are you really standing though? In character, in game form, I am. In game, I am. I'm always standing in video games. I role play as the characters in video games. That's how I'm so good at video games. That's how I have 3 wins and 0 losses, because I role play. Technically, IRL, I'm in a chill, relaxed pose of sitting down. Feet kicked up, you know, lean back, away from the mic. Just chill. If you so need to know. But yeah, I'll try to focus on Breath of Fire 2. It's already late, but by the time I get some editing done, I'll hopefully get another level up on BOF 2. And I doubt I'm going to get any time between this episode and the next one to get some command codes punched in so I get more cards. Congrats on level 3, Crazy Twist, by the way. You're leveling up like a champion I see over there. By the way, you can only level up if you're here. If you're here while I'm live, or if I'm in a rerun, you can also level up, but you're only going to level up if you're here. That's how the special thing works. And congrats on level 1, Ian. Ken. Reincarnation formulas pick that it'll card it'll pick a card and it has a 0 to 10 DC lower and 9 or higher 90% of the time, lower without having higher rank than the card. You're just doing crazy too much mathematics here. Then the card that you are reincarnating, the B in the end was close by. I gotcha. If you reincarnate a monster, you will have a 75% chance to get a monster. Magic traps or rituals will give you a 75% chance to get another one of those cards. True. I remember reincarnating a bunch of ritual cards and getting more. That's the only way I was able to unlock ritual cards. So that's what I did. But I gotta reincarnate after every 5 wins. That's something I must do. That's the thing that should happen after every 5 wins. But yeah, there you go. I mean, this game, I'll be playing this game again tomorrow. It's going to be super late stream. Hopefully for those who are here for the late streams. I usually don't live stream this late, so it might be. But everything switched me over to these streams. But yeah, once I get Breath of Fire 2 back on track, I will be playing that to finish off the series. I'm doing the series, so... You should not reincarnate a card with 10 DC or less because it's a false trap. Yes, I do remember that. Yes, I do remember getting a bunch of false traps until I found some cool... I reincarnated so many cards. But I always saved before I did it, and then I just tried it and then quit the game, load it, and try again. And I got some good cards out of it, actually, by reincarnating. I just don't know which ones I did to what I got. But yeah, thank you for the heads up, because I kind of forgot about the reincarnating. Actually, I thought you meant the code thingy, but yeah, that was a great heads up. Anybody got any cool strategies? If you remember any fusions, let me know. I'll gladly be like, a what and a what? And you say, those 2 cards, fuse those 2, and I will gladly do it, because I have some weird cards in my deck at the moment. My deck has no fusions, other than the moth. One fusion, the moth, is the caterpillar and the moth card. That's my only fusion I have in the deck. I usually don't metal morph, I usually don't ritual, I just have traps and normal cards that you power up. If you're over 5,500, you win in this game, is what I've learned. That's how me as a child played video games. But yeah, that's about it. You can also fight yourself if you want. Yes, another copy of the cards. Exactly, I was going to mention that the moment I went into another episode of this. I was gonna I don't know if do I unlock it now? Is it already unlocked? Because that's how you can get the Blue Eyes White Dragon, get 3 of them, and get Lord of D. And you could change the looks of your Red Eyes Black Dragon to the other card of Red Eyes Black Dragon. And you could change the looks of the Blue Eyes as well. There's a couple of cards that change their looks. I've had that happen to me, because I was able to get sets of 3s. Trying to get cards, but I never got them. I always got to change the look. I was very unlucky. Oh, hello there, Luke BFTW. My bad. I was read too fast. Lord, I've never ever got the Lord of D. Ever. Never had a chance to. Somebody extracted the list of cards that can fuse from this game, which I mentioned earlier, which is what I used on your base for the calculator. Okay, there you go. But yeah, I mean, you can challenge any leader you want, have an instant win within 1 turn. I learned how to do that myself, because the game literally tells you if you surround the enemy and they can't summon, you win. So I made my own map when I was a wee little child, of not even a teenager actually, and I made the map and I win every time, without even having to do anything. And since it's my copy of me, if you try the Blue Eyes White Dragon, the White Eyes Blue Dragon, I wonder how powerful that card's going to be. The Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can always, it's just that card. It's all false traps and just 1 Blue Eyes you can focus on. If you can hit it, great. If you can hit all 3 of them in a row, perfect. You can just duplicate your cards really, really quickly. But yeah, there you go. That's what I got. Does Blue Eyes work, or is it Red Eyes Black Dragon? I don't think Blue Eyes shows up, right? is only the red eyes that show up. I think. I can't remember how the thing works. It's been like 3 years plus since I played games like this. I had a PS2 and a PS3 growing up, but the PS2 was old and the PlayStation 3 was... Depends. I still love that after about 17 years of release, someone found out there was codes for pretty much every card. Oh yeah, almost every card in the game indeed. There's still a few that they don't have. The Lord of D still doesn't have a code. But during a one-turn win, it's pointless in a mirror match to try to grind for your own cards if they don't have any cards in the graveyard. But I'd rather just, because if you're trying to get that triple card fusion thing, to get Lord of D and the summon ritual, certain cards, if you get 3 of a kind, will give you a chance, is what I was told. Never had them happen. Never had it happen, but I was told and I tried over and over. Unless you specifically want a copy of your leader, which is kind of what I've done, but getting triple sets of cards gives you a chance to unlock a special card. And I tried over and over. It took and I failed, I guess I could say. I never got any cool cards out of it, I don't think. But yeah, my bad for chatting so much. I usually don't chat. I chat almost every time. Usually don't chat this long, so my bad again. But yeah, there you go. For those who are looking for more Yu-Gi-Oh, I will do it tomorrow because it's going to be another late stream. And hopefully I'll have like a normal stream, and then it'll probably be Breath of Fire. And then I'll finish off Breath of Fire 2. And it's up to you if you want me to be like, hey, you played Duelist of the Roses there a couple nights ago. Play it again. Show up and ask and request some games and I'll play them. I'm pretty clean. I'm family friendly. I don't swear and I won't play any high age rated games, but if you got games that you see me play or you would like to see me play, like, don't be shy to request. I've had a few people show up already and request games, and I love the games that they suggested, so I'm looking for more. Gotta go match 3 to get the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Yes. Yeah, and that's what I've been trying to do over and over, Luke, by the way. And thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to HEAVENSARMY. Welcome for all you who followed tonight. Thank you. Really, really thank you. For over this game yet. And I hope you all know this game and like this game, because I do too. I really do like this game. It's my kind of card game. I don't play any other card games, IRL or... I played Magic. I played Magic because it looked like fun and I wanted to learn Magic. And I live streamed that a few times, but like really, I don't play card games. I'll play this one. But yeah, ask, request, show up, tweet me, YouTube me, however you want to contact me. Be here at the live stream would be awesome too. And just said like, yes, play that game. I looked at your list of games you own, list of games you've played. Like, I have all my lists on Facebook if you want to see them all. Click the Facebook link or literally hit !games or !played or !commands to see all the commands. And just look, I got all my information out there. I have everything that you need to catch up on me in minutes written down on Facebook. This is solidly one of my favorite games of all time. Well, Luke, welcome to HEAVENSARMY. I really, really like this game too. Even though it's an old PS2 game and it's way before I was even born, this game came out. I still like this game too. It's my style of card playing. I don't have to just... I already mentioned it before. You just don't get attacked whenever you want to. I don't like being attacked at any time. I like to be able to move and see somebody coming to attack me and then defend if I want to. Yeah. This is more my style for card gaming. So there you go. That's the plan. Hopefully you all are like, you know what, I think you would like this game, or yes, play more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists of the Roses. I would gladly oblige to your requests. Absolutely. So, like I say, one more episode of Duelists of the Roses, because I'm gonna do some kind of a filler. Not really long streams. I would like to do my 4-hour, but I can't tonight and tomorrow. And then we'll be back hopefully on Breath of Fire. Maybe I won't have it done and you might actually have another episode, but I'm counting on all of you. I look for a chatty community. I guess I'll call it that. A chatty community that like chats and talks, and not shy to talk about video games. I can talk about video games all day. So show up and talk about video games as well. Tell me your story, video game experiences, and teach me things that I don't know. I don't know everything about every video game. I'm playing games that I've never played before most of the time. I know this one because I have it at this PS2 and this game, hard copy. So, like, I played this a little bit when I was a little wee child, and it's been a while since I played it, but I already know how I'm playing, so hooray! But I don't remember all of the fusions and stuff, so yeah, show up and chat. Talk to me. I'm pretty easygoing, I'm super chill, family friendly if you're okay with that. My bot will stop you from swearing, but you won't get in trouble unless you, of course, go overboard, but I'll give you just a quick heads up, like, I don't swear, if you don't mind, don't as well. If you do mind, then my bad, I'll probably never see you again. But yeah, I gotta stop talking. I have to stop because literally it's now tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? It is tomorrow. So, so I gotta get this sent off to YouTube and everything. I will be back with another late stream, same time. Hopefully around the same time. Should be around the same time, yes. With this game tomorrow. And maybe a code in or something. Who knows what I'll have done with this game. I need to focus on Breath of Fire 2 first, though, since that game's already started and ready to go. And this was a crazy test that worked. So hooray, I can play my PS2 games now. The list is still there on Facebook. Hint, hint, for those who are curious and want to read a lot of words. There's a lot of video games. Just control FPS2. Because there's a few games I own now. But yeah, there you go. I'll leave you all be, send you away. Have an awesome night. Actually, my outro will thank you all again, so... Thanks, Heavenlies, for showing up and watching. And seriously, if you like what I'm doing, please hit those buttons. You know what they do by now. And I will see you all in the next episode. Take care.